Leave, we are good now. Okay, so, quick rundown. I rolled, I have to explain. Party came out of inn after Chaos done blown it up. Chaos went in hiding. Can I help you? uh, Party was like, alright, stroll downtown. Stuff is weird. They get to a palisade. Monster on top of palisade. Chaos like, I run away now. Shoot it in face. Um, uh, Yeah, and then you all, I still can't remember if you just walked away from it back towards the inn or if you actually made it past the wall. I'm gonna keep it 100. Does
I don't think we
anybody
walked
else-
back towards the end. I think we just started They just started walking along the wall.
Yeah,
What it was?
we couldn't open the gateway. That's right, because
No.
I tried.
I just couldn't
I
remember
kept
if you
trying.
like straight like crumped your way through. Stop hitting my chair. I made it long ways. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna go find the video. I'm gonna skip the end.
What I remember is I tried to lift up the gate
Do you know of the status of the king?
and essentially pulled my
It
my
also
arm.
begins to kind of ignite.
Peace. We come in peace.
Look at
He's
his
getting
face.
closer, but he's not within like earshot.
Peace. Something
It
of all
is
time.
something. Back down the road. I personally would still like to
The
check it out,
dumbass dog.
but if it is too
Okay.
dangerous, then perhaps we should wait a little bit. Try
What?
and find
I
someone inside here to see if we can get more information on what's going on.
Bush raises his
Guys, I
head.
rolled an 18.
What if we shed the kitty to
Maybe if you roll a
go
20, you'll get some
scout it
bitches.
out here for scary?
Shut up. Do not. call me.
Ah, listen.
Not happen.
Dutch just ignores it.
And
I respect
He-
my judgment of.
ready to back away if it gets too hot.
What?
That's a good way to lose another limb.
Shut up! Okay, 1 second. I'll be back. Ugh.
Why is Ryan muted?
He's cooking.
Someone change it. That's canon.
Have the
Ryan,
nibblers
turn on
arrived.
camera.
They have. Alright, so
Oh, I'm
push on the end of it is glowing.
I don't think it's
Need
going
help? Red. That being the color. It's glowing red. And it is walking towards you. Okay, stand.
What did we do?
What?
Oh, Zach, turn on your camera. I want to see your sexy face.
So, you guys are
I don't.
heading just back towards. Are you going?
You
Are
do
you
have a
going to
camera,
some of the
you're a
lower districts, or are you
liar.
just trying to get out?
It's not plugged in.
Plug it in.
Is it? Hang on. Is it?
I guess I should ask. Do we still
Is it?
that?
Motherfucker.
Do you think we should still
Yeah,
head
'cause
to
I
the
did
capital
cable
or the city center?
Oh,
Do you think
The
we should?
slow fade in of
Yeah.
Ryan.
Dude, I like when you talk, it'll just like
Over our heads and just try and regroup and
Fireball!
You can cast that.
From my ass.
Kyle, kind of. Are you asking everyone, or are you like asking her?
I'm asking everyone, but I think Cal is the person I think
Kind of direct it to.
trust the most with the decision.
Okay.
So.
Loki, this is like. Well, Cal kind of turns back.
Embarrassingly stupid
She kind
that
of
it's
looks at
been 2
everyone.
months
She's
since
like,
we've done a
well,
session.
I obviously can't
And I
speak
do
for
not
all
feel
of us,
like
but
editing. So
at
this
the
is just
moment,
happening.
I think I personally would still like to check it out, but if it is too
Okay.
dangerous, then perhaps we should wait a little bit. Try and find
I
someone inside here to see if we can get more information on what's going on. Okay, so I think I have the general rundown. You all were heading towards, I think it was, yeah, Grothst, the, like, crime district, like the, not great place, because somebody gave you, I think it was
Slums.
Jericho gave you a tip that, like, it might still be somewhat standing. Like, there are some people hidden out in there, and Chaos having some ties to it. you know, might not be a bad idea to go check it out. But as you were starting, you went to the palisade that was kind of heading that direction. You kind of were at a split decision of if you wanted to try and keep continuing on finding a way there, or if you wanted to go back to the capital, like the center of the city, to check on if that might be any better. Or like, if there might be any survivors, because obviously anybody important is probably going to be there. Okay, well, bye, Ryan. So as of now, since it's been 2 months, we will just say that you all are still undecided on that. So there's been no official decision made. But after that, either way, after that, you all started. We'll say you just kind of Chaos led the Flesh Mantis away, and as everyone else was kind of stewing, they just kind of picked a direction. And as of now, as they were walking, that's what it was. You guys saw, I think you saw that pillar, and you were like, "Oh, we're gonna walk towards that." And so I think you were trying to. Dude, I don't know. Either way, for now, we're just gonna say you were walking back towards the Capitol. I don't. It's been so long. You were walking back towards the Capitol, and then you saw a figure walking down the road towards you, and you eventually came face to face with it, and it was. I don't believe anyone but Ash. I think Chaos might have had an idea of who he was. Holden knew him, but Ash was the only one who was like, "Oh, I know you are, one of the Asoys, or the Asoy, I guess." And it was discovered to be basically a guy from a family of born and bred just warriors. So one of them strong enough to rival a small army level threat. And that's pretty much where we ended. You all talked to him for a minute.
And we started walking.
And you started walking. And for now, retroactively, Matt, shut up. We're saying that you just act like no decisions were made on where you're going. We'll talk as if nothing has happened. So, continue.
So, what's our plan? Man, what the fuck?
Who are you speaking to?
This is everyone. Everyone in general. Anyone who can hear me, which I'm assuming is everyone.
Alright.
Oh my god! That was so loud.
Sorry, I fell over.
What the fuck is Matt's thing?
I don't know.
See the skeleton in the background. But yeah, Birch asks, what's our plan now? We've met this. What was his name?
Icon.
Doesn't remember his name.
Icon, that's the
He doesn't remember this.
I don't remember.
Oh, we met him.
He said
and
he said his name. It was Icon.
Oh,
You can what?
shut up. We met Icon. But now what?
What did he do? Did he just pass by us?
He walked up to y'all and he was. Wait! I think he was the one that told y'all about the Grothst.
If I remember correctly, we saw a giant pillar of fire in the sky,
Yes.
went towards it, and found him.
Yes, the giant pillar of fire decimated one of the big flying
Yeah.
raised guys. And yeah, you were walking towards that and you found him, and I think he was the one that gave you info on the slums. So I think that's where he was wanting to go. most of what happened last session is going to end up getting accidentally retconned, but
Oopsies.
yeah. So other than that, so you all had talked about either going there or going to the capital, like, and what's the plan there? Hello, Zach. Pukada.
Hello, Zachary.
I think I want to head towards the slums.
I agree.
All right.
Think there's orcs there?
Probably actually, like half orcs at least. How does he feel about other half orcs?
Half wrong.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
So we're going to the slums then. I'm okay with that.
Cool. So
Wait, I don't know the fuck.
what?
Wait, we going to my spot?
Yeah. So if you take note of the map, welcome to Groths.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
This is great.
Why is it,
That's what I was like. What the fuck?
why is it so big? Why is it so big?
Hold on. Yeah.
Get off my... Oh my... I hate you.
No. Adam, you're not safe either. Don't think you are. But
No, please.
not yet at least. But so we're not at Groths yet. So I'm sorry, but
No, my
so
cow placement.
to get to Groths, it's gonna be, once again, you need to get through the palisades. So, Chaos, you led the little goober away, but as of now, you were there. You were there when they were talking to Icon, because he noticed
Oh,
him.
I hate you.
So you saw him look like directly at you, even though you were invisible. So, what is Chaos doing at the moment?
I was opening my window.
All right.
Not Matt. What is
When you
Chaos?
just slid back in.
I'm just kind of following
Okay. So
rooftops.
you're just kind of matching whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I rolled an 11.
What are y'all gonna do to get through? So, are you guys just gonna walk back to the palisade? I assume, if you're going to Groths.
I suppose so.
All right.
We need to go through the palisades, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, so we walk back.
So, it doesn't take you long. You weren't walking for a ridiculous amount of time, and once again, as you're walking by all of the like houses and stuff that have been like raided, not necessarily looted, but just raided, have the same kind of feeling to them of like something is watching you out of them, but nothing makes a move. Excuse me.
Delicious.
Yes. So you do eventually get back to the palisade without much trouble. So what's the next move? You are at the same gate that had trumped you before.
The same one?
The same one.
There's probably not another monster on it.
Surely
Eight.
not. Chaos, you climb the wall and come face to face with Vegeta.
Alter ego Vegeta.
Toxic masculinity is just a myth created by women to prevent you from becoming Vegeta.
Yeah.
Real. I'm gonna grab Ryan and throw him at the wall again.
What are you throwing?
Wee.
I'm
That's that team up ability, bruh.
Yeah. So
Dude,
I'm gonna
literally just
look at
Wolverine and
Icon.
Hulk.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Icon and say, you know where we can get past this?
past it or through it?
Whatever works.
I mean, yeah.
Punch it, pussy.
I mean, you're big.
Can I
Can you
punch
just
it?
move it? Yeah, I think
I
you can punch
tried.
it.
I
mean,
tried
did you
to
punch it or lift it?
try to lift it.
Oh, what if you punched it?
I'm gonna run up to it and punch it.
Give me an unarmed attack.
Please roll a crit. He'd have no choice but to let us punch through a
What did you? What's the
29
flat?
hit.
like
Okay.
20-foot
So
wall,
you
20-foot thick wall.
Everybody sees after him talking to Icon. Everybody sees Birch just sprint at this gate and just bang, and then as soon as his fist just clangs on this thing, the gate does not budge, and Birch, you are going to take. Let's see. You're gonna take. That's to everyone, but either way, 9 yowie damage. Youch.
I love you,
What does that? Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Why am I taking gay damage?
I forgot. What does that mean? I meant to say like youch damage.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's Japanese gay porn.
Okay, yeah, you take yowie damage. Okay, yeah, so you hit it and you can feel your knuckles just crunch. And I mean, they're like glow red and like start like pulsing.
I'm gonna stop blowing on my hand.
Yeah, Icon just starts laughing. He
That was a
knew that
dice.
was gonna happen. He kind of looks around, just kind of like expectingly. Anybody else?
I am going to. Can I go to the same place I went to?
Up at the top.
Before?
Like gate tower.
Yeah,
Yeah, the gatehouse.
on top of the gate tower.
If you remember, it's completely collapsed.
Yeah,
Like it's completely unusable. Is that?
I'm just gonna make
those
sure
ones?
there's.
Dude,
Yeah.
that honestly goes so hard.
No, I also have a Baja Blast one.
That also kind of goes hard, even though I don't like Baja Blast. But, so what do you? Okay, yeah, you can go up there. I'm not even.
I'm just gonna make sure there's not another fucking monster up
So
here.
give me a perception.
Okay, while you guys are doing this, I'm gonna go take another shit.
I like how you don't make me roll anything to get there.
I mean, yeah, you're literally a
Yeah.
cockroach.
Wait, 22. Forgot I had a bonus. For a second there.
So what you actually mean is that you get up to the wall, you put your peepers over the edge, and you don't immediately see anything. But as you climb over and look down,
I
you
die.
also don't see anything. So as of now, you do not see anything on the wall. You can see like where you can see kind of where the creature was when it started running at you. There's like gash marks in the stone where its claws kind of dug in. But
Did I hit it with my gun?
I don't think.
I don't
you
think I
did.
did.
Yeah, I don't think you
I'm pretty
did.
sure I didn't.
You just made.
That
it
wasn't my
bad.
intention. My intention was to distract it from
Yeah, that's what I'd say
Ryan.
too if I just missed.
Yeah.
But so yeah, you're on the wall next to the gatehouse.
I'm gonna just be like, yep, okay. I'm gonna use my funny little cantrip again. And can I just make a little check mark at the top of the wall?
Yeah. So the party in the below, all of you guys notice a large green checkmark manifest itself at the top of the palisade. Like off to the side of it on the wall. What do you do about this?
I'm gonna put a big ol' X. No, I guess it's a sign. I think the goblin thinks it's clear. Ugh.
Oh, cool. I can turns around, walks up to the iron palisade, puts his hand on it, and you see his hand kind of start glowing, and then just an area like that's like the size of him just melts, and he just walks through it.
I did not check the other side.
You think he cares?
We'll be fine.
I know.
I mean,
He doesn't, but they might.
yeah, so he walks through. Birch, it is not birch sized, so you will not be able to go through that hole. Cal has to kind of squeeze through it, but she does like immediately walk through it. Like she does not hesitate.
How
at
tall
all.
is the ghost?
He's
Please
like
say he's
6
like
foot.
5'4".
No, he's like 5'11" maybe.
I wish he was just like really short.
No. I don't know if I have like a specific. Ding. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's like 5'11" or something. I don't remember. He's
Maybe.
around that. He is not just a tiny dude though. Like he is a very
It'd be so funny if he was just like 5'5".
yeah, little man.
Like
But-
like comic accurate Wolverine.
Yeah. But all right, so is anyone else just gonna follow him or climb the wall?
I'll go through it, I suppose.
You go right, but you see Cal move and you're like, ooh, and immediately go behind her.
I'ma just follow them.
Sorry, what have I missed?
So Chaos manifested like a green check mark on top of the wall after he went up there and noticed that there is no longer a horrifying monster on top. So Ash being like, oh, I guess it's safe to climb it now. Icon got like disappointed and then just walked up to the gate, put his hand on it, and like melted like a him-sized hole in it, and he just walked through it. So there is now a regular human-sized hole in the palisade.
I'm going to try fit through it.
There is literally no way. And as you try and squeeze through it, you burn yourself. Because the metal is still very hot.
Oh,
But Cal immediately went through it, following her. Ash does, and then the rest of Cal's crew does. Shepard as well, Thornwood. Basically, every single NPC would not bother themselves to climb. Never mind. Okay, every NPC but Jet would not bother themselves to climb the wall for no reason.
I like how you had to correct yourself.
Pause. Every NPC but Jet.
So she.
That's like most of Jet. It's like
She-
everyone else but her.
Chaos. You see Jet staring at the check mark. She's kind of just looking up at the wall. You see her kind of. You see her eyes kind of wandering, and then she.
I grip onto my case.
And then you see her. And she looks exactly where you are. And you see her grin, and she goes on all 6 limbs and just starts scurrying up the wall.
I'm fucking running.
So as you run, because you have all the stuff for it, you see her pounce in the general location that you were, and then like look around, and she seems disappointed, and then she just jumps off the other side of the wall and lands, and then goes with the rest of the group.
Just jumps.
Yep.
I am.
How tall is the wall?
Like
I'm going
30
to use.
feet. It's
Ah,
Jet,
she's fine.
and she's also.
I'm
unlocked.
going to use my.
I thought it was like
Tattoo.
60 feet for some reason.
You're gonna use your what, Adam?
I'm going to use my tattoo to assist me climbing the wall
Okay. Cool.
and lowering myself down
Give
on the other
me
side.
an acrobatics check for both the
He's
up
gonna
and
burn down another house.
Chill.
collapses the wall on himself.
Michael, don't leave me.
I really expected him to like just grip onto the gate and be like, no, no, please,
I was thinking of
That's
that.
like the
too.
let
chimpanzee
me
thing.
in, let me in. Yeah.
So 2 of them, right? 2 acrobatics.
Just one.
Okay. Fuck.
Unless okay. Let's see. Who has the funniest background? Ryan. What happens to Birch as he attempts to climb the wall? It's a failure.
He is attacked by birds.
No.
Instant death.
Okay, Birch, you go to climb the wall. You kind of whip the tentacle, or like the tattoo tentacle ink thing to the top, and you feel like you get it around like a solid piece of rock. And as you start to climb, you get about 10 feet up, and then the rock comes loose, and you fall on your head and die instantly. But no, that does happen outside of the dying. You do immediately fall and then land on your back, and it kind of like takes the breath out of you. But you don't like.
He's been.
Well, 10. You take a d6 of damage technically. That's a d8. Don't care. You take 1 damage.
Come on.
Big man.
He sucked the landing at least.
Yeah,
got
on his
it.
spine.
Oh, hey.
That dispersed the damage. No.
Icon kind of like stops after hearing this massive thud, and he was like, "Is that the big guy?" Talking to whoever.
No!
Cal and Ash behind him.
Probably. He's not the most dexterous.
Does he need help?
Oh!
I think it sounds like he needs help.
I think
Y'all should probably get on that.
it'll be fine. Well, that happens a lot, actually. It's almost embarrassing.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
attempt again.
I don't know, man. I mean, is there anything y'all can do to help him out as they're talking? So this time, you guys are kind of like, while talking, you're kind of, like you're sitting at each other or standing at each other's sides, but you're looking over at the wall, and this time you see the ink, like the ink tentacle thing, go just straight. It goes to the wall, kind of slaps on top of it, and just slides back off, and you just hear Birch go, "Dang it!" So he didn't even start to make it up the wall. He just failed.
One more.
Okay. Well, since you rolled a 1, Birch, this time you kind of ready yourself. You're like, okay, I only have so many left of these. I got this. And so you sling it up to the wall, and this time, kind of like the ends, the points of the tattoo, lodge themselves in the stone. So you're like, and you kind of yank on it. It seems solid. Like you put your entire body weight on it. You're kind of like moving back on it. It does not budge. You start to scale it, a little wary at this point. But as you get higher and higher on the wall, you're pretty confident. You're like, okay, there's only like 10 feet left. And you plant your hand on the top of the wall, and you just get this mental victory, right? Manage to get your other hand on. And as soon as you start to climb the wall, you slip. And it looks like you're about to go over the wall, but last minute, you're still lodged into the stone tattoo, kind of gets stuck and makes you tumble back off the other edge, and you fall 30 feet, this time directly on your head. Hey Ryan, how many dice should I roll for this? Because you still have 20 background.
What do you mean funny background? Oh, I think that it should be 3 big booms.
3
Give
D100.
him
Okay.
5 big boobs.
No, please.
117 damage as you fall on your neck, Birch.
Hey, I'd
Uh,
survive it.
30 feet up.
I would survive it.
3 big booms, 3 D100s.
Oh, fuck, my head's
That's not a joke. He takes 117 damage. This is not a meme.
Okay, am I actually taking 117?
Yes.
Okay.
You fall directly on your
Ryan, what have you done to him?
back, and for the time
Let's even say
being,
5 big boom.
he would have been 5 D100s.
5 big
boom
boobs.
equal D100 should not be confusing.
Ooh.
I was
Boom!
gonna say like at most 20.
So, as of now, Birch, you are unconscious.
So, what, I'm gonna fall off the thing, screaming like Goofy. Yeah!
Then everybody hears a crunch and then silence.
I'm gonna start cackling.
Everybody also hears the distinct sound of Chaos's laughter coming from nowhere specific. What is that?
I'm gonna make my way back outside and then gaze the visage of a half giant dork conked out on the
There
floor.
is like a considerable indent in the stone ground as well.
like the rest of me
God.
is stiff upwards and just my head in the ground.
Just and implanted in the ground like fucking Holden.
To be, I do want to make it
Awkward.
clear though, it is not a pretty sight. Like his body, like his torso is like still somewhat vertical with the wall, but his head is just at like a right angle, just cheek to the ground. It's not. It does not look normal. So he's just kind of sitting there. Ash, you said you walked up to him, right?
I walk up to him.
Okay.
Um,
Pine comes with you, and so does Icon. Pine just kind of looks at him, and she's standing a little bit in front of you. You just see her look back like, you can't see her face, but you can tell it's like a look of shock. She just points at him. You just kind of hear Icon like giggling.
okay.
What is your response to this?
I'm going to walk up to him, sigh,
Right now.
and then put my hands over him as I cast the spell. Where is it? Which one is it? Is it really? Okay. Polymorph. I'm going to turn him into a. I'm going to turn him into a mouse and put him in my pocket.
A mouse?
Mouse
A
with a
mouse.
broken neck.
So you turn him into the wrong mouse, and you turn him into a fucking tank.
It's a massive tank! Oh. Okay, no. That's like the artificer polymorph. It's just like, you can turn them into machinery. But, okay, yeah, so he can't exactly resist at the moment, so it just happens. He becomes a mouse, and you put him in your pocket.
And it stinks
At
in
this
here.
at this point, Icon is just like laughing. He is not even trying to like hide it, and he's just like, "Man, y'all are creative."
You see what I have to deal with?
Oh yeah, it must be
I
fun.
love Ryan's eyes and his forehead being fully visible on the camera.
Here you go. Here you
while
go. He
he's
just
saying
makes up
this.
for it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck?
All right. So you now have a mouse in your pocket. Everybody else is passing back through the palisade. What we doing?
I trust these people with my life, unfortunately.
Do you say that out loud, or is that like an internal thought?
Yeah,
To what?
to Icon.
Okay. Did you say that like to him to where only he can hear it?
No. I'm not very subtle.
So you just said it out loud. Cal, he doesn't really react. He just kind of snickers. But Cal looks over to you and she's like, "That doesn't include me, does it?" Like just kind of.
You haven't disappointed me yet, and I'm appreciative of that.
She like gives you a smirk and then stands back up straight.
Are you getting ideas?
Apparently. So let's see. Hold on. This doesn't involve you, Ryan, so don't worry.
I'm worried.
Why would you be worried? It doesn't involve you, apparently.
I
Okay.
hate your background. Aaron.
Okay, that you should be worried about.
Hold on 1 second, guys. This is
Baxter, that's my foot. Why are you listening? Why are you licking my foot, dog?
And there's no good picator. This is good enough. Okay, so just out of curiosity, I'm not gonna ask that question.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta Google something real quick.
I'm googling.
Okay. So, are you just gonna kind of keep him there, Ryan, until he starts to stir? I assume.
Yeah. It is okay. It is up to an hour. I was worried about that.
Okay, so
He's just gonna explode your pocket. You're gonna forget.
but yeah. So, are you guys just gonna keep walking towards Gross now?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a fucking choice.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're just kind of along for the ride. So, as you guys are on the way, I want Zach. I'm going to go get some food real quick. I want you to roll 3 d20s by the time I'm back, and that is going to decide if we do something or not. I'll be back.
Die.
These are 3D20s.
Yeah. Bro, why is Loki? Why is Loki there? Wait, actually, what the fuck was his name? It wasn't Loki. He was a child of Loki. What the fuck was that creature's name again?
Motor.
Motor.
Yo, Matt, you trying to pull up?
Why are you in Vape City? Are you in Indiana right now?
No, these are all tobacco and menthol only. Also, how did I roll 3D20s and get a 19?
Because it's
Oh
like
no.
slightly above the average of 3D20s.
No, it's not. The average of 3D20s would be
Oh, it's actually
30.
You're at a quarter of the average.
I'm gonna slap my thigh.
Only at 3D10s. A ghoul.
Have you rolled it, Zach?
Yes, he rolled
Yes.
a 19.
All three made 19.
That's what we were talking about.
I don't see any of it.
Because you're on the map, dumbass.
No, I'm in the page.
And then click this little cube.
Yeah, I don't see any of it. I see one. You're supposed to roll.
It's all in one roll.
He rolled a
Oh.
10, a 7, and a 2.
Yeah, it's all in one roll. Sorry.
He got
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, so fucked. I'm changing my background. There we go.
Bro, that's closed here.
Everywhere.
Dude, it's close here too.
Oh, is
It's
it closed
done.
everywhere?
Yeah, they went bankrupt. They're gone.
Yeah, we got me and my boy.
Yeah, children.
Jamal.
Is his name Jamal?
No.
See, all the kids, all they wanted was iPads
Where's
instead.
our Rust giraffe?
He's finding.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, Zach.
I just tried to
you-
spell giraffe with a J.
You rolled low.
His name is
Means
Jeffrey.
horrible things don't happen. So good job. Um,
That's every dice.
so you guys, as you're walking, I will say
Who? Walking?
you,
Oh, I hate walking.
as you're kind of passing through the town, you start to
Typical
notice
American.
that the main streets are starting to look like more and more like decrepit and like not decrepit, but ruined.
Disheveled.
More bodies. Every once in a while, you'll start to hear like some sort of groan coming from like just behind a corner or something, which you've heard before from within the houses, but it's starting to look as though whatever has been staying in the houses are starting to come out. And you do
Oh, there he
notice
is.
that this is
Good for them.
pretty in time for it is starting to get dark outside. So, as you guys are traversing, the light is starting to fade, and as the light is starting to fade, it seems like whatever is in the houses is starting to stir. So, they may be coming out. What's the move?
They're gay?
Is it gay?
Get him!
Get out!
Get out! What's the move?
All I can say is,
I think we should find shelter.
Okay.
I think
Ryan,
shelter would probably be a good idea.
you all have been walking for quite some time now. It was already kind of late, but during this time of you walking, it's probably been like 45-ish minutes. It's started to get dark, so as you say shelter, what exactly are you looking for? Because like I said, you do know
Big house.
big house. What flavor?
Big house.
You're getting to like the poorer parts of town, so
Or a big building. Like,
A big boom.
Walmart.
a D100. I mean, general.
Can we go to the
store,
IKEA?
You could
roll a
go-
D100 to see the size of the building.
general store. You could go to like there are some like more industrial type areas here. You could make it to before too
Where's
long.
Where's
Okay,
like
so
the
let me give you
Blizzard
your options.
IKEA?
Chaos, you would probably be most in tune with this place because you're kind of the most around, but also you're not there with them right now. You can hear what they're saying, but you'd obviously have to give input somehow if you thought one of these things were right. In this area, where you are at right now is mostly residential. It's a lot of like just smaller-ish houses. Everything here seems to have been ransacked. Like every one of the houses is like just destroyed. Not like falling down, but every window is broken. There's usually you can see blood coming in and out of the house. Stuff has happened here, right? There is more of a commercial district about like 10-minute like ish like fast-paced walk away. You obviously can't see it from where you're at now, but generally speaking, the buildings there are kind of medium-sized ish, but they have more windows and whatnot on them, obviously, because stores, they want to display stuff. But about like 20 minutes out, you have the industrial district. That's your like factories and stuff. Big buildings usually, have corridors and stuff that are a little secluded. Yes, Ryan?
Is there an oil rig in the area?
I couldn't understand what you said.
Something about
Is
oil
there an
rig.
oil? Is there an oil rig nearby?
No, I can't say there is. So, Matt, what do you think? Do you have any idea?
Is there any bank
Do I?
nearby?
There's probably not that you would know of. Matt, you would probably know this, that the bank would most likely be in a commercial district. Like I said, that is about 10 minutes out. The industrial is about 20. The industrial district, depending on, what's going on, would also have less people. Commercial might have less people than a residential. It really depends. So, you know this area to a degree.
Where's Klaus? Oh
He was at the
no.
tavern last you checked.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's where you left him. And that's not where you checked.
Seth! Where's Seth?
Seth can take care of himself.
This is true.
He's like a minor forest god. Alright, Aaron. If there's no oil rig, what about a missile silo?
Clinker does exist, so I'm not going to omit the chance. But,
Not that you know of.
so, Matt, I've laid out your options. If you're not going to think of anything to, either say to them or guide them, I'm going to have them figure it out themselves.
I'll tell them if they're making a wrong choice. But
All right.
I'll put an X on the wall if they're about to get jumped, but
You're not going to be like, oh, hey, Arrow, look.
What
there's
about
something
an arrow?
I'm not gonna give them like direction. Well, I mean, like, I don't know what they want. I guess I could just be like, hey, keep going with an arrow.
Turn
On the
left
floor.
in 300 meters.
Is that what you want to do? I mean, if so, what are you going to try and guide them towards? Like I said, there's industrial about 20.
I mean,
You're in the residential that looks kind of run down.
do we have time to make a 20-minute walk? Are they gonna get jumped? Is the thing.
It's kind of a gamble, right? Because they're starting to be active. But of the places to go, you're most likely most likely to find a good spot in the industrial because there was less people there, typically in a lot larger buildings. But the commercial is a little bit more of a gamble. But you did hear, I'm assuming you said this in character, you did hear Ash say something about a bank. You do know that there is one over in the commercial, like I said, about 10 minutes out. So,
yeah, I'm just gonna have an arrow towards like that way and just be like, and just vamonos.
Yeah, exactly.
Towards the industrial.
That's my
Towards the
exact
industrial.
reaction.
Industrial. Sorry.
fellas, you see an arrow on the ground that says "Vamonos."
Shoot it.
Fireball!
I don't speak Mexican.
The arrow says Vamonos.
Yes.
What does Vamonos mean?
Vamonos? If I wasn't unconscious, I'd go in the opposite direction.
Yeah, he is still unconscious.
Sure, Chaos. Let's follow your lead. If you get jumped, I'm killing your bear.
I'm not the one getting jumped.
You say it as if his bear's not dead.
I hope the bear's not dead. He'll find me one day.
So fucked.
Chaos just sees like a random bear in the woods. He's like, Klaus! And just gets mauled.
I just get.
What the fuck?
Okay, so are you
bad
just gonna
boy.
follow the arrow? Or are you just gonna be like, no?
Sure, why not?
Well, I don't have a choice on this one.
I suppose.
What the fuck? Aaron, you disappeared and it was just Matt with the smile.
So, as you start walking, Shepard's like, man, I sure hope this, X and point guy knows what he's doing.
No.
Ah, cool.
This X and point guy.
All
But
right, so
he might know more than we do knowing.
okay. So you guys start walking. I would like. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I want everyone here to.
I know you do.
You know it. I want everyone here to. As you know, it is starting to get darker. Things are starting to stir more. Every once in a while, you do get a glimpse of a raised. Most of them are just like the super, like the wretched corpse raises that are like you've seen. It's just like the dudes. But every once in a while, you get a glimpse of one that looks like it's been mutated a little bit, which you have met in the past, and you know that those are a little bit more of a threat. So with this, I want everyone to give me a stealth roll. And as of now...
You want me to do it too?
No. As of now, yours is going to be part of Ash's. As of now,
That's fine.
the DC for this is only going to be a 7. So just let me know if you
do I have to roll it?
You don't have to, Matt.
You're gonna make me roll it.
Is it a bad time to mention I have disadvantage on stealth checks?
I also have disadvantage.
You have wooden feet. So I'm actually going to give you a -1 as well for that.
Oh, you're
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Was that with disadvantage?
Oh.
Cow! Okay. I'm not even going to roll the rest of them. So, everybody kind of sees all these, like, dudes kind of ducking in and out of corners. There's supposed to be, like, 4 of these, by the way. These like, raised, kind of, like, just wandering around. You're kind of hiding behind, like, carts and stuff as you pass them to make sure you don't get seen. But as you guys are walking, Ash, Cal kind of, like, creeps up next to you. And you guys are kind of passing under. She's like, I know. You guys are kind of passing under a carriage at the moment. It looks like it was probably made for some like large animal, like it's like a big cage type thing. But as you're passing under it, Cal kind of comes up to you, and she starts to like, so who is like this Icon guy?
He's literally him.
And
So he's
as you start to respond, as she's looking deeply into your eyes, she just slams her head on a wooden beam and just makes this incoherently loud thump sounds as the wood even splits a little bit. And she just, ah! And with that, she kind of goes quiet. She's like, and you look around and you notice that all of the kind of pitter-patter has stopped as you see the couple of raised that have been kind of lurking are all now standing still, looking in your direction. And as they kind of sit there for a minute, they now turn and start to kind of shamble your way. There are some in your path, the direction you are going. And you have seen some in and out of like the alleys in between the roads. But you're not in combat yet, if you are able to do anything about this.
What would be better? What's the range? Yeah, I'll do that. I'd like to just try.
Sorry, 1 second. I'd like to say at this time, you've been walking for roughly 12, 13 minutes. So you're more than halfway there. Well, you wouldn't know that, Matt would, sorry. But like Chaos would know this. But it is getting a little bit darker. Go ahead, sorry.
Do you know if the raised, or would I know if the raised have any, like, fear or anything? Or are they just mindless?
From what you've encountered,
I think they're afraid of bomb.
I wouldn't say afraid, I'd say averse to bombs. From what you've encountered of them, they seem mostly just mindless. They're like the regular, like, just wretched corpse
Zombies.
raised. They're mostly mindless. Some of the evolved that you've come across do seem to obviously form thought to a degree. But, do with that what you will. All the ones you currently see are the wretched raised. So there's nothing evolved at the moment.
Do I, if I look around my surroundings, is there any place that would be like hard to get to for a not very dexterous, shambling creature?
Rooftops.
I want to use minor illusion, and I would like to extended spell that, or is it expand spell, or distance spell that,
Is minor illusion
using a sorcery point. No. I'm going to make a, like, you know a mountain lion scream where it sounds like a woman screaming?
Mm.
Kind of like that sound, like 60 feet away up on a rooftop.
You gotta mimic the
To
scream.
divert the attention.
It's my rooftop.
Hey, man. Odds or evens?
Evens.
Evens?
Yeah.
Rolling it to everybody. So, Matt,
Ooh.
Chaos, as you were watching...
Just like behind me, you hear a woman scream like, "Holy shit!"
As you are watching from this rooftop, it is about 60 feet away from the party. And from directly behind your head, you hear this just ear-piercing scream that makes you jump so hard that I'm going to have to make you give me a luck roll.
What?
No! This is... I forget, you have lucky. What did we do that? Was that like a +2 on these?
It's like a plus two, I think.
Okay, plus... I'm gonna go with Ryan.
Because I have a plus... I have a plus 4. Because I have...
Plus two!
No. Because I have a plus 4 to my luck rolls because I have a lucky stone and a lucky feat.
So it's 2. It's 2 then, because it's probably 2 per.
Okay.
I mean...
It's actually +0. The luck stone is the one gives me +4.
I think that's what it is. So, no, we'll say it's 2. Ryan, you have a +5 now. We'll say the lucky stone because it's supposed to be cool as a +3 to your luck. But, I don't know why I'm making the lucky skill even better than it already is, because I already hate it. But, so...
I'm literally
D20
God's
plus 2,
favorite.
Matt.
D20 plus two?
Yes, sir.
You roll low enough, you'll get a heart attack.
You can add an additional skill to your player sheet, by the way. I don't know if you've already done that.
Who, me?
So
I think I.
You already have it. It's like a plus. I have it basically as an attack phase.
you can like in your skills, you can add an additional skill, like a custom skill.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you want, you can all put a luck on there, and that way it's easier to keep track of what your bonus is. So Ryan, you have a +5. If you have a lucky, then it'd be obviously +2.
Oh, honestly, at this rate, I swear I have a -2.
Genuinely speaking, Adam, if you want, you can have like a -1 to it, because just off of how your character plays. I'm not gonna force you to do it because obviously I'm not.
No, I'm gonna do it because it's funny.
Okay.
And honestly, with the amount of ones I've rolled this entire fucking campaign, I think I deserve it.
Yeah, I really, yeah.
Okay, so where do I put it?
So it's on the bottom of your skills. So like acrobatics, animal handling, all of
Yeah.
that. Scroll down to the very bottom, or it'll say additional skills, and then at the bottom of that screen that pops up, custom skills. Add a custom skill, lucky, and then set it up to -1.
Oh, what the fuck, Sam?
Alright, so, you rolled an 8 total, Matt. So when you when you hear this scream from behind you, you jump so hard that you start to catch yourself. You're like, ah! Like you come off of the ground, or off of the roof. But as you come to land again, your foot plants itself, you're fine, but the shingle you step on slides off. So you start to fall off of the roof with this. What? You're using the spell for invisibility, correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
It probably would deactivate. Honestly, at this point, I don't know if it's still activated.
This is true. So
How long does it last? I think it lasts like 2 hours.
I thought it was an hour. Look real quick. So
1 hour.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're not invisible, but I mean, it's getting dark, so it's dim light, and you're still trying not to be seen. You're not gonna.
And I am me, and I have the cloak.
Yeah. So
And dagger?
you don't see him while he's up
I
there.
do
but
have cloaks and daggers.
As this is happening, you do see Ryan from the building you were looking at. You see a goblin falling off of the roof. As the raised are now swarming the building. So
Can I make a roll to catch myself? Or?
give me an acrobatics. I know you're just gonna auto pass this, but
Did you check this, Cora?
what flavor?
I did roll a 2, but we know the technicality.
Yes, we know it's a 10.
So it's a 21.
Yeah. So Adam, are you talking about what you sent in Jen?
No, I'm talking about DMs.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
So speaking of this, so you do obviously, like, as you're falling, you manage to get your hook out fast enough, and you shoot it, and it lodges itself into like the overhang of the roof. So you are now dangling over about 9 or 10 raised that are all.
Are they all like in a group?
Like directly below you?
I am going to take a potato bomb and throw it down there.
Okay, so are you going to use it in its original use to make it stupid, or are you just going to use it as a bomb?
How close are the others?
Literally, like, wait, your friends?
Yeah.
Like 60 feet. Ryan said he casted at 60 feet.
So not in the range of the potato getting thrown at. I'm going to throw 2 potato bombs original use down there.
You know who is in range of them, though?
Me?
Yes.
I'll be fine.
Okay, so if you really want to do this and take this much time,
Can you have a
Okay, we don't
walk
actually have
up
to do
it?
original use. Technically, I mean, I was just gonna drop it and then run away. So, like, if they threw it at me,
well,
I
if you're
could
gonna do
throw
that,
it back
then
at the
yes.
low
So
thing.
Yeah.
I was just doing it so, haha, they would throw it at each other and then boom.
Yes. So as you do that, and I'm not gonna have you roll to like flip away, but which direction are you gonna go to the group, or are you gonna go to some other rooftop?
I'm gonna go to the house close, like across the way, try to get closer to the group and just kind of.
Okay. So as hold on.
Really?
Zach.
As you are running, what's your AC?
17.
Cool. So as you're running, you're just about to make it inside the house as a dagger enters it doesn't like
Enters me.
completely lodge itself, but it like carves its way through your back and then lodges itself in the door frame of the house you were in. Obviously, ow, right? But
So it
you
skims my
with
back.
that you take 13 damage as you enter the house and start to take shelter.
So there's a dagger in his
so-
cloak.
No, it went through his cloak,
Up.
carved his back, and then through the other side of his cloak. And also, shut up! I just got that joke. And then, so with that, everybody in the main group, you see Chaos dangling from the house. He throws 2 potato bombs, which somewhat distract the raised. But as he flips, they still kind of they track him. But as they're looking at him and they start like walking towards him, they're just handing the potato bomb back and forth to one another while they're still in this big conglomerate group. And this is a part you probably didn't think about, Matt. As
Loud.
they
as
they're getting closer, and you see Chaos start running towards this building. Just as he gets close to the building, you see a dagger come out from behind all of you as it goes and slices him, and then as you turn around, you see that dagger came from none other but Thorn. So she does not seem happy. With that,
Someone didn't pay child support.
You kind of see the group get closer and closer, but eventually both bombs simultaneously detonate and manage to either kill or pretty much take whatever is there out of the fight. But 2 big booms.
Big boom.
So, 2 massive explosions happen. Not massive, but decent explosions happen.
Massive.
Directly in the path that you were trying to go down. So.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Now what?
Thanks, Matt.
Hey, I was dealing with a threat. Okay.
I mean, technically speaking, Ryan's plan of distracting all of the raised with a scream worked perfectly. It just distracted all the raised in like a mile radius is all.
I'm going to do a thing, and I'm going to say go. I'm going to do a little prestidigitation near them and just be like, run.
Okay, are you guys going to listen to this?
As soon as he appears, Thorn is gonna walk up behind him and just.
So, what did you say, Ryan?
What is Thorn with Chaos? Is she
No,
okay?
she was with the group.
No, she just
And
threw a
so,
knife at me.
You guys turned around and saw that she was the one that threw it. But as the explosion
Who's outside?
happened,
It should be.
as the explosion happened, you all obviously kind of got distracted again, so you looked back forward. But are you trying to say something to Thorn?
Me? No, I'm just wondering where she is.
Okay.
Okay.
If you're wondering now, then you look back and no, she is not there. Adam, you ruined it.
She'll be fine.
Whoops! I didn't actually mean to hit that.
What do you mean hit that?
What did you say?
I was looking at something else.
What the fuck?
Did you hear that?
No. I meant you ruined it as saying something about Thorn.
Oh.
But
I started hearing
No.
cricket noises and I was like, what the fuck?
no.
Anyways, I guess, should we get to move on, or should we wait till them to group up and fire? I guess we'll get going. I think we
Alright,
should
so you
get
guys are
going.
gonna...
How long is it? How long was this whole...
Hold on.
interaction?
You guys are gonna keep going in that direction, kind of like where the arrows were originally leading you.
Yeah, it's like your Left 4 Dead crescendo
Okay,
event.
so you guys start to run.
Who are you, Ryan?
And you all are passing... You all, you're going, and you start to pass that house, right? And inside that house, you hear yelling. What sounds like Thorn. And this, we cut to Thorn and Chaos. Chaos, as you kind of dart inside of the house, and that dagger grazes your back, you kind of stumble through the door, and I assume you kind of just run maybe upstairs to hide and take shelter in there. That sound somewhat correct? What would he do? What would be his thing as he runs in here?
I was gonna say probably keep up with the group.
Okay, so you're running in there. You were just running in there to kind of like just get out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you run in. You do still go upstairs. I guess your plan now is to get out of the window and get up to
get to the roofs.
So as you are running up the stairs, you find a broken window and you start to step through it. And as you step through it, you get pulled back from behind you. Something grabs your cloak and slams you onto the ground. And as you kind of like wake up to what's happening, Thorn is like on you, like actively about to shut up, actively about to just like beat your face in, and she's like starts just yelling at you, just calling you a child, like not being able to take responsibility for anything. Just like how could you do that to those people and then just leave? Is he gonna say anything at all, or is he just kind of
No?
Just gonna go whoopsie.
Whoopsie! You burned my house to the ground.
No, we can't remind the kid.
The kid's not nearby.
So, but like he's just kind of, is he just straight facing it? Does he have
Yeah,
like some
probably.
remorseful look? Is this just straight facing? Right. So she just screams at him.
Kind of wanting to.
A solid 45 seconds, and then like
Just
kind of stops talking for a second. He doesn't respond at all. She just kind of nods and kind of like wipes tears away and just okay. And she stands up and just jumps out the window and goes back with the group. And at this time, as the group is running past, you guys hear the yelling, and just as you pass the house, you see Thorn jump out. And Ryan,
I just noticed that thing behind Ryan has human arms.
yes, you realize something. As you've been running through the city, kind of preoccupied with trying to make sure you're on the right path, making sure nothing is following you, your spell starts to wear off.
Shit.
As 60 minutes have passed, the mouse in your pocket starts to vibrate, and before you can even react, instantly becomes a full-sized half giant as it takes your pocket and pants with it. You are now sent flying into a house by, surprise, Birch. Now with just whatever you were wearing up top. You can thank Adam for this idea.
Well, to be fair, at least he has wooden legs.
Right, so like his legs
to the moon.
Bare cheeks and wooden legs.
Yep. It's just to clarify, you're a changeling, but you're not like just smooth.
I'm probably not smooth, but I could probably choose to be, maybe.
Okay. I mean, I could understand that. But this is not just disrupt you. So like you hit the building. I'm not gonna make you take damage for it because you didn't get like absolutely cannoned at it. It was just like it's pushed away. But everybody else kind of gets pushed off too. And behold, there's a Birch now. Who is?
He's still knocked
give me
out?
a con save, Adam. Okay. Yeah. So as you kind of transform back into a half giant form and hit the ground, it kind of knocks you again, and you are now awake but prone on the ground.
Can I say something?
Yep.
Ryan's background is just Seth watching the tavern burn down.
Accurate. So Birch, what are you doing? You're just on the
I'm
ground.
like, what happened?
Cal runs up to you,
You died.
grabs you by like your arm, and says, "Get up, we need to go now."
Who grabbed him?
Cal.
It was just,
Wait.
it was like, as I'm getting out, I was like, huh? Ow, my neck hurts.
She just yells at you, and, "Stand up!"
What is
Oh.
Kai doing right now?
Kai?
Probably jacking off somewhere.
Kai kind of like, he was also kind of moved by... The orientation of what people are here right now is not accurate, but Kai was also kind of pushed back by Birch. He was on the ground.
Not more
looking up.
accurate.
Why? What do you...
I have another idea. Actually, no. Do we have any explosives? No, we already have.
You
No.
have an Asoy.
Ooh. No, I was gonna say like.
You know, a dude with
I
guns.
Yeah, I was just
I
gonna
have
say
explosives.
like, we already made a distraction because Big Boom. Never mind. I was gonna say like maybe he could like shoot something and make a distraction, but we already did that multiple times. I don't think it's gonna work. Or
There's a lot of distractions. You just need to leave and let the distraction be there. You need to get out of this
Yeah.
Cal
It was
and
kind of a range.
just like she would go big and grab like the smaller or like, you know, not as fast people than Thorn. And yes, you too, because you have wooden legs. So she grabs Jorn, he's closest to her, and then she runs back and grabs Thorn, who kind of resists.
Grabs the naked Ash.
And then she runs in Ash's direction and kind of hesitates for a second, looks at him, and just goes, and then picks him up and just starts sprinting. Just thud, thud, thud. So everybody else is now just watching as Cal is running away.
I'm gonna probably sprint
Wait, is she
after
running
them.
with Ryan?
Yes.
Naked ass Ryan?
She has him... Thorn is on her right shoulder. Jorn is on her left, holding... they're both kind of holding on to her, like, hair. And then she has Ash, like, cupped in her hands.
I'm gonna at least try and cover myself with my cloak because I forgot I had that.
And you do a terrible job at doing that.
Oh, wait a
Give
second.
me a performance as you're, like, bouncing around.
Don't even
Performance
get
is
me
really good. I don't know why I
started.
asked for performance.
Give me a performance to see how well.
I mean, it was still
Give me a performance to see how well you hide your
So,
balls
yeah,
slapping against her
you hide
hands.
it pretty well.
Okay,
but-
well, I'm up
okay,
and I'm
so-
following.
Everybody else, like, as they start running, you kind of watch them, and as you all prepare to start running, you see Holden just dart after them. Pine and Kai both also just immediately start sprinting. Jet kind of stands around and looks at everybody like, "We going?" And then as you see that, or as you hear that, you from in front of her see Icon. You're like, all right. And then you see his feet kind of like start to spark a little bit, and they kind of get enveloped in like this dark red flame as like it kind of just flares up about to like his mid calf, and he kind of gets into the sprinting pose and just just immediately catches up to the group. What about, let's see, who all? Shepard. He's probably waiting for the rest of the people. All right, Birch, Punkle, and Lil Funkus. What are y'all doing?
I'm
Little Funkus?
Yeah.
That's his name. Yeah, his name's Lil Funkus.
No, I know, but I didn't know he was talking about him. I thought he was talking. Okay.
Yeah, you all. Are you gonna start and just immediately running after, or?
Yes. I got up confused as hell, and I'm running up to him like, what the
Where's
heck?
Punkle?
Jet probably just leaps onto Birch's back and just clings onto him. What'd you say,
She's like-
Zach?
Where's Punkle at?
He was with the group originally, so he's still with Shepard now and his newly obtained son.
Newly acquired.
So I'm assuming just little Funkus stays with Punkwino.
Yeah. So, are you just gonna start running? Are you gonna
Just
like
gonna-
pick? You just gonna like run and let your son figure it out, or are you gonna try and pick him up and run with him?
I'm gonna grab him and go.
Okay, so Shepard would run with you. So everybody starts running. You all are just going and going. And let's see, who do I want to bully? Adam, I bully you a lot with this flavor, so Matt. Odds or evens?
Evens.
Sick. I don't have the encounter thing open. Dang it. Not that I would.
I did say I was running after them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
However, you didn't say like. Or did you just like after the whole
Probably
thing
along the
happened there,
rooftop.
so you did just immediately start running too? Alright, cool. You all are running and running and running. And all of a sudden, you know, I had an idea of what I wanted to do.
The fuck was that?
What?
Maybe it was Diddy Kong. It was him hitting a cymbal in your background. But
Kong?
what? So I had an idea of what I wanted to do just now, but then I had an even. Zach, is that you behind him?
Holy
looks like-
shit!
Jesus Christ.
This is awful.
Y'all some freaks. Matt doesn't look that different, but Zach is like a
he hasn't changed
completely
at all.
creature.
Yeah.
But so chaos. Since I did specify that I was bullying you to make you roll, you're kind of keeping up with the group, and like you're watching them. They're running past some wretched raised, and like Cal being at the front next to Icon. Like every once in a while, a raised gets out in front of her, and she just plows through them. She just kicks them out the way. Same thing with Icon. He'll just like cut one in half as he gets in the way of him. But as you're running, I need you to tell me. After I open something, I'm sorry, I forgot. I thought I already did this. Okay, here you go. So I need you to tell me something. Does a 28 beat your armor class?
Stop it. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, so as
That'll do it.
as you are running along the rooftops, just focused in on your group, you last second out of the corner of your vision see a large clawed hand sweep out in front of you and knock you down as it deals 18 damage. You are now prone on the ground. As you look around, you see nothing. Except
Okay.
Oh.
clicking. What do you do?
I don't think he remembers.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up, Zach. I'm gonna kill you. I'm
He's gone. He's dead.
I'm scared.
Are you like trying to get up or anything?
I don't know.
So you're just sitting there on the ground?
I kind of want to go Wolfie mode, but
Okay, well pause real
I
quick.
don't know if I can do
Pause
that
real
on
quick.
command.
the rest of the group, you all are continuing running, and as of now, you have made it to the borders of Grost.
Yippee!
We did it!
Yeah, woo!
With
So,
no casualties.
Now, at this point, only Icon really knows like where these safe houses were located that he's seen / heard about. So Cal kind of just without saying anything kind of falls behind him and lets him lead, and he starts kind of like dashing back behind alleyways and stuff, and eventually, after kind of taking care of a few wretched raised here and there, you make it to what appears to be like a cellar in an old essentially like brewery. And he doesn't even attempt to like knock on it. He just rips one of the doors open and runs inside. It is completely dark in there. You all obviously now at this point, Cal goes back down to like normal-ish size. Birch, the doors are actually just big enough for you to just snake your way down in it, because it looks as if it was a like essentially loading dock for them to just like roll these massive barrels of whatever they make down.
Yes.
And so you're able to just barely get down in there. And as you guys are crawling through, just following Icon down through this stone corridor, you meet a door.
Hi, Dora.
He says hi back. His name is
Disintegrate!
Mimic! No, so Icon and then knocks on this door. It's a large like kind of stone thing. And it takes a second. Somebody answers it. At this point, Icon is a lot calmer. He's not like rushing. And a kind of raggedy-looking human slides like a little like reinforced wooden latch open, closes it, opens it, and then greets Icon. And they're like, "Who are these people?" And he's like, "No way, they're chill. They like trying to kill themselves." And he's like, "It's pretty funny." And they're like, "Oh, okay, cool." So they let you inside, and as of now, you are allegedly safe. You are in a stone, like on all sides, at a stone cellar, and inside there's a couple barrels of what you now found out to be rum. There's some less, but there's still some barrels of water. There's a little bit of rations. There's about 10-ish dudes in there already. Maybe one of them looks like he was from some sort of fighting background. Most of these people are just guys, just regular people. So they're not really of a fighting force. But you are here. You are sheltered. There is sleeping
You are
rolls.
queer.
Birch, you are basically forced to crawl around on your hands and knees. But
Good boy.
I will ban you for that. Like that is. I should just remove you.
OG him.
I should just straight up get rid of you, never to be seen again. But
So a meteor falls and only hits Ash.
a single particle of some random hydrogen atom, just at light speed. But so yeah, so you guys are safe. Anyways, Chaos, are you just sitting there?
I'm just gonna take a little nap.
So you're just gonna lay
No.
down?
Ooh.
I don't know what to do. Can I go beast mode?
Are you gonna attempt to invoke the alpha?
Yes.
Invoke the roar.
Okay, so you just
I'm tired and I'm angry and I want to go home.
give me like a regular just con check. Not a save, just a check.
Constitution. Check?
Yes. So you after getting knocked down, you kind of like the breath gets kind of knocked out of you, and you just sit there for a minute. And you're just like, and nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Well-
at all.
This is fucked. Arugula.
Was the rat on the mat? Sorry, I spaced out.
He was running on the rooftops, and then a big clawed hand.
Oh yeah, the
smacked him
big
in the head,
claw.
and now he
The
was
clicker.
on the roof, and then he was like, "I want to go beast mode," and so he just kind of like sat there looking like he was trying to poop for a second. And he was like, "Okay, that's not gonna work." So then he said arugula, so he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fight it."
I didn't say that. I just said I'm getting ready to, like, hopefully not die.
So you say arugula, your rapier kind of rights itself and starts floating around. It does not immediately like go after anything, and you are still on the ground, might I add.
I'm just gonna be like, hey dude, can we be like so chill right now? I really don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like
Is
slowly
it
stand up.
him? Is it the clicker
Is
that
that
just
right,
said
bruh?
that? Are you serious right now?
So
I'm gonna slowly stand up and just be like, can we not right now? Can we do this next week?
So you stand up, and you kind of like you're looking around, and then behind you, you feel a hot breath on the back of your head.
Hey man.
Are you really just talking to it? I don't believe you. After Chaos recognizes this, like he knows what this probably is.
I'm going to roll to attack with the rapier and also run.
Okay, so you. Okay, yeah. Give me an attack.
Oh, I got a hemorrhoid.
A 19.
So, the rapier, you kind of turn around so you can get a good idea of where to attack with a rapier. And as you turn around, I mean, this thing's.
You said it was breathing on my head.
Yes, you said you see
Okay.
just for reference. There it
Oh
is.
yeah. Again,
Just
yippee.
in case anybody forgot. This thing's head is directly behind you, and the rapier launches itself towards its mouth, and as it enters its mouth, it goes through it, and it kind of dissipates like a fog. And as you run forward, while looking behind you and now confused at what just happened.
I'm definitely not confused. I know. It's.
Well, but yeah, but like you're
I know
like,
what
oh
happened.
no. I'm gonna need to see a. Oh my god, that was almost a 20. A 15 does not hit. So as so seeing that happen, you now immediately think back to what happened last time. And you recognize that this is almost something exactly what the last creature did. And you almost start to think...
Last creature? It's not the same one?
Well, hold on. So you're like, okay, well, this might be the same one somehow, even though we're like a continent
it obviously liked me a lot.
Yes, so even though we're like a continent away, so you immediately like, wait a minute, and then turn around, and just in time, you manage to duck as another hand just about takes your head off. And with that, you kind of like slide on the ground and stand back up and kind of ready yourself. And now it's about 10 feet away from you. Just
get out of my head, man! Get out of my head!
Standing completely straight up, arms at its side, just looking at you with just an eyeless face. Not making a move.
Please. Next week I'll be so ready to fight. I just killed like 20 people.
You're not just talking to it. I know there's no way. Chaos is just talking to it.
He's
What
trying
is he
to
doing?
reason. I already killed enough people today, man.
I don't feel good. I just got yelled at by my wife.
Wife? You didn't
Call getting stabbed and then yelled at?
Yes.
Yeah. It's normal for her.
Are you actually talking to it? Like, what are you doing?
I don't know what
He's
to
just
do.
sharing a beer with her right now.
So I mean, yeah, you all are just standing 10 feet apart from each other,
Oh.
just looking at each other right now.
I'm gonna pull out my gun and just like aim it.
Okay. It just starts to slowly walk towards you. Almost.
I think it wants a
begging you
hug.
to.
I feel like this is gonna. I kind of want to do a little Spidey sense thing here and shoot behind me, or some shit.
Fair enough.
Because like I don't believe it.
All right, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me. I'm not even gonna make you do it to hit. So like yeah. Okay, so you are aiming at this creature, and you kind of get like a smirk, like, "Oh yeah, I know your games," and you, bang! And with with your gun,
It's just gonna look at me like. Uh-huh.
You, even with its just mangled, wretched face, you can tell that it was pleased by this as it pounces on you. Because you
I
shot
tried.
air. So,
Yeah.
I think a 27 hits.
No.
So that's 21 damage.
Do you have another
You should have talked to it, bro.
Maybe he might
I
be really
believe
chill.
you.
You never tried just talking to him.
I did it.
Give me a con save, stupid.
17. Oh wait, 19.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Can I wolf out now?
Technically, probably not, because
I'm
like
not happy.
It's not like you're turning it. But as
Aw.
it pounces on you, are you still planning on fighting it?
I don't want to.
Man, if only there was anything you could do with your ridiculous arsenal of win buttons. Don't worry,
Can
he
you
has
like
win
wish it
buttons
didn't
too.
exist?
That is a fair point.
I will do it.
Thanos snap that hoe.
So, after he pounces on you, he gets to do the rest of his kit. So, what's your AC?
Not high enough.
Was it 17 or something? 16?
17.
17.
Okay, well, I rolled... Never mind. I almost rolled three of the same thing, within the third thing was astronomically higher. So, he smacks you 3 times while you're under him, dealing a total... What is that?
Can I just uncanny dodge?
Dealing a total of... Did you already take damage from the pounce?
No, what was that?
The pounce dealt... What the frick?
604.
The pounce did 21.
Yeah, I'm not living.
And then the 3 attacks, which all hit, did a total of 54.
Oh!
So what was the biggest one?
19. A 17, a 19, and an 18. Or the 21 for the pounce.
Can I use uncanny dodge? On the pound? Oh, can I use uncanny dodge on the pounds?
On the pounce, sure, yeah. What's uncanny dodge do?
I take half.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll like you managed to like barely get out of his way, but he still kind of gets you. So you take, we'll say 10.
Yeah, so I took.
I'm gonna round down just for you, just because I know
So,
you ain't doing too hot
Instead
right
of 54, I take
44.
now 44.
43. 43. Wait a minute. No, because that's 54 plus the 10. So you actually take 64 total.
Yeah, but now I'm taking.
So whatever damage you all did yourself, just add like 11 back.
Add 11?
Add 11
Yeah.
health.
Yeah, so I'm
Are you alive?
I'm at 9.
You're fine. You're fine. So,
Fuck!
um,
Just hear agonizing screams outside.
Ryan, Zach,
Yeah.
and Adam.
Yeah.
So this is where I'm going to tell you two things on this guy's stat card, right? I remember I made him. He's completely custom. I'm going to tell
Is
you
he
an
gay?
attribute. I'm giving you a choice here. I'm not going to read the attribute or the other option. I'm just gonna
Stop!
tell you the names.
I'm
And you
gonna
get
die.
to choose. You get to choose, right? So, the attribute, this is basically a personality trait, and it has some other stuff with it. Like I said, I'm not going to read it. Play with your food, right? Or the other option is called dismember. You just let me know what you guys want.
Guys!
You just let me know.
Guys, I'm gonna
So,
die, guys!
The first option is called
Someone help!
play with your food. The second option
Uh-huh.
is called dismember.
I like the first one.
Okay, so
Ooh,
that's
the second
one
one-
for play with your food.
Second one does sound very tempting, though.
Dismember
It
is
does,
not.
but
I'm
I
not
like the
living.
idea of him being food.
I'm not living if you
That's a
choose
good
dismember.
point.
I'm not
So Adam,
living.
am I getting a dismember from you?
I'm still thinking about it.
I'm a
But
neutral
Yeah,
party
dismember
here.
$20.
Dismember sounds funny. What if you dismember his penis?
I will tell you this. Dismember has a chance of doing 4 different things. All of varying severity.
Please.
Ooh.
I guess I should
Play
start
with
making a
your
new
food.
character.
What do you say, Adam?
Play with your food.
Okay, so that's 2 votes for play with your food.
Mm.
No dismember.
Mm.
Unless Ryan rolls a high one.
Unless.
Stop. Right.
So
That's what you say.
That's 2 votes for dismember.
What?
Sorry, no.
No!
2 votes for play with your food.
Please do not puke at me!
So, chaos, as it just mauls you, it stands up directly over your just torn to shreds self, right? And it just looks at you for a second, and you hear the clicking once more as it walks away. And you can just hear it clicking as it slowly gets quieter and quieter until you don't hear it anymore.
So I have a wish ring.
You do.
I wish to not be around that thing anymore.
Adam, no, actually, who do I want to tell this? I'm gonna tell it to Zach. He would appreciate this. I'm not gonna. It's not that it's confirmed.
I got you.
I'm not saying anything. Anyways, Matt. what
Zach,
were you
am I
saying?
dead? Zach, am I dead?
Yes.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna do something drastic, word it well. I'm sending that to the D&D chat. That is.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna make that a
Another
freaking
relic I
emoji.
just found. That's how Matt. That's how you should feel right now.
So, are we gonna do something a little goofy? I love like just toying. This thing, the stalker is my spirit animal. I don't know if you can tell that. I specifically made it to make your own
Yeah,
lives
and it's
horrible.
what's his face? It's that motherfucker's fault that it's here. It's his fucking fault.
Whose fault?
Fuck
Man.
you.
Matt, what's
Fuck
stopping you from?
you, Adam.
What's
I didn't do
stopping-
anything.
Everything bad in this campaign is your fault.
Says the one that
You
put down
burned
the
your
entire
tavern.
inn.
He did it first. He did it first.
You killed
I
a
don't wanna
lot more
fucking hear
people
it.
by burning something down, though. Adam, not that it's not much, but Adam only killed, a family. But
Oh, I
you
didn't know it
killed
was
like
a
7
competition.
families.
We didn't
I
know
think this
them.
get therapy because of you, dog.
That's not.
If that's what you want to call it, still, then you go right ahead. So, Matt, are you just
I
going to sit
killed
here?
a few people. So what?
Look, guys, and even before the campaign started, don't talk about those people I definitely killed for money, but still. But, so, Matt, are you just going to sit here bleeding to death, or are you going to do something about it?
I don't think I have a choice
So what are you going to do?
here. I don't think what I do really matters.
Be a man. Word it well.
Or be a wolf.
We're answering this
Matt,
live.
bro, I'm telling you,
Hello?
this idea with the wish ring is it. That's it.
No, it's not. Because that could backfire. It is a broken wish ring.
No, fuck it. Just wish those creatures never existed. Like, gone.
I'll murder you.
I'm gonna fart into the microphone.
I'm so
Dude,
I like
but
the
it's gonna
Thanos
backfire
idea.
and it's just gonna make it to where I never existed.
And that's okay.
Oh.
What if I make it to where it just forgets I exist? Or it could backfire and I forget it exists.
Yeah.
I mean, if a monkey's paw can't just be like, well, actually, I mean, if you word it stupidly, I'll just do something stupid with it. Like, if you're like, oh, it'll just forget I was ever here, it'd be like, yeah, okay, didn't know you were on that building 20 seconds ago, but now it remembers you being on
But
the
it
other
does
building
now.
30
See you.
seconds ago.
Yeah.
So, like, I won't just be like, oh, it
I
never
don't-
knew I existed, and just be like, no, actually, you don't know about it.
Is the wish ring a good choice for me here? I don't think it is.
That is a entirely up to you type scenario there, bub.
I should
How-
have used silvery barbs
how-
when I had the chance.
How scared of this, like, are you? It has proven twice now. It
greatly.
can straight mollywop you with 0 effort. Because
Just fucking Kirby his sword.
Do we think it can see me while I'm invisible?
Did
Yeah.
you already experience this
Yeah,
No.
I
in
remember.
Nullforge?
I don't think so.
I thought I might be wrong. Either way, I'm not
God.
telling you then.
Okay. Do I see it?
No.
Like,
Not
Well, it
currently.
shows itself to you.
I'm gonna die. Do I know where anyone else is?
You did not see them run away.
Should I open the Chaos King?
This explodes and kills you on the spot. I have an idea. 9 health.
Like, I'm just dead here. Nobody's coming to save me.
You're not bleeding
I
out. Like, you're
don't-
not actually actively dying. You're just very low. And
I'm going to, though. Like, if this thing hits me one more time, I'm dead.
You heard it get quieter and quieter. You don't know if it's around right now.
I do! It's not just gonna leave me alone!
Maybe it would.
What did it do last time?
Get out of my head, man!
Yeah.
Get out of my head!
Should definitely sacrifice chaos.
You know what? I don't want to play him. Bang!
Yeah,
No,
he's
no,
done
like- like-
anyways.
No, but not like that.
You know what? I don't want to play him. Bang!
Not like that.
You know what? I don't want to play him. Bang!
No, but, not like that.
Yeah, he's done anyways.
What are you doing?
I'm
Or
gonna
do you?
get up. I don't die. I'm not dead.
You're
From standing?
And you've been
You're able to
decapitated.
stand.
I'm gonna take a look around.
I'm playing. I'm not. You don't actually hear.
I'm gonna look around. Little perception check, maybe.
Go ahead.
That's actually an 18. Just so you know.
You see nothing of immediate alarm other than the raised on the street.
I'm going to use my action, bonus action, and fucking fighter extra action all to dash.
Okay, so where are you going?
I technically dash like that would be like 180 feet
Yes, so where are you going now?
away.
And he's just going that way.
Just picking somewhere?
Like I'm fucking mad dashing. I don't want to be here.
Okay, so you're just going in a random direction. 'Cause
I'm
you
gonna
don't
go
know where-
towards the industrial district and see if I can find any signs of them.
Alright, well, you start to dash.
Any, especially broken buildings,
just
maybe.
like just pouring blood as you are running along the rooftops.
Oh yeah,
And,
that's nice.
As you finally get to, excuse me, you get to the industrial district, like properly engrossed now, and you do see a small little building that you feel like they would go in, right? You're like, oh hey, it's kind of tucked away in an alley.
No,
It's no.
no.
Okay. Now, not to
That's
metagame or
him.
anything, but if you do remember that, like, not gonna say anything specifically to Chaos here, but they ended up in a like, not tavern. What's
A rum factory in this area?
Or in a- which I guess you would consider industrial, but
Is that building big enough for? What's his face?
for
Does it
Birch,
look like it has a birch-sized hole
um.
in the door?
There's the front doors, which are like medium sized, but then there's like a cargo access door on the front that is
Fuck!
like, Birch could be in there, yes. Both are closed though. Like there's not like glass on the outside of this building. Like nothing would be able to see into it.
Can I pull out my sending stone?
Yeah.
Call. Who do I have on my sending stone?
You tell me.
Who do I have on my sending stone that would answer? Because Thorn isn't answering.
Does she even have one?
I think she does.
Yeah. She gave me her face tune.
That's right. I forgot.
You don't know if she has a sending stone or like a sending tablet back at home though.
Would I have Ash's?
Ash, what do you have yours?
Yeah, I assume I would have it with everyone on the team.
I'm gonna call it.
I don't think I have one, do I? I don't know. I wouldn't know how to work it.
I think we probably use yours as a paperweight.
Yeah.
You don't even know what paper is.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna
Ash,
I'm
your
gonna
sending
call it.
stone starts to vibrate.
Oh, I hope it's someone important.
Oh, it's chaos.
Oh, it's just chaos.
Alright. It's chaos on the stone.
What are you gonna do, Ryan?
You
Well,
called him.
hello? Who
Oh, he answers? Help! Dying! Ugh. Where?
Oh, yeah, anyways.
Man,
I
that
think
sucks,
you have the
but it's
wrong
also a
number.
you problem.
That sounds like an issue you and an issue me. Yeah, you're dying.
Okay.
Can you give me any other information? Is this a joke?
Are you guys in the building with cargo doors?
What is it? Like,
No.
yeah, oddly
Like a
specific.
shipping door, kind of.
I'm gonna
Well, like
dash.
some kind of brewery. I like vaguely describe the area.
You went down like an alley, and there was a large cellar door that led to the basement.
So is what he's describing what I'm seeing?
You see an alleyway, yes, like that's in between this building and another like larger one that does have like broken windows and stuff in it. But you don't see anything down the alley. You're not at a good angle for it.
I just had the greatest idea. Hey, Thorn!
No!
Yeah.
I have a...
I'm gonna hang
I
on.
don't... like, I start handing him the phone as Matt hangs up.
She just takes it and she's
As
like,
Chaos hangs up.
"Why?"
Oh, I thought you... sorry, I was talking to someone. I wanted to... Seems like I wanted to talk to you, but
She
it
just
must
kind
have
of
lost
like
connection.
underhand chucks it back to you and just walks off. And
Hey,
chaos.
almost...
I'm gonna go towards that way, but I'm going to be very cautious of a certain little somebody.
Okay, so you get to a spot where you can kind of see down the alley, and you do see two large cellar doors, like large cellar doors.
Like he was
So-
talking about.
Yes.
Can I break in?
You're going down the alley.
I don't want to. How tall? Can I? Is this a building?
No. no, it's not a building.
No. Can I? Is there windows I can go through
I literally already said there's no windows.
instead? No. Fuck.
And it's in a cellar. Like what?
Then maybe you can get to the cellar from in the building. Okay.
You didn't ask.
I'm gonna jump down and open the cellar door
So
and
you're
try to
going
get in as
yeah.
fast as possible.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Dark alley that you don't see anything in.
from the rooftops.
So you're jumping on top of the building where nobody else can get to you. And then you're jumping down in the dark alley where you can't see anything moving at all. Cool. So yeah, you go down there.
I suppose.
You open the.
And
You
you die.
manage to open the cellar door. They are unlocked, and you run down inside until you see a door, a stone door at the end. And what do you do?
Help me. Let me.
Help!
You see a
Help
little like
me.
sliding hatch come open. Who is it?
I'm going to die.
Okay.
a weird
we all?
Okay.
Are you
Please
goat
let
or
me
something? Why?
Is the tall bitch here? The fucking half giant and the
Oh,
and the
yeah,
fucking
or she's
weird right here.
eating way
Yeah,
too many
I'm.
rations. We've been trying to get him to stop. Do you know him or something?
Yeah. Just hit him.
Well, how do we have proof?
Just kick some out with
Tell
him.
us something only
I'll
Bert
spit
would know.
him. He doesn't know anything.
You see him like close it and turn away. Birch, this guy asks you if you know anything.
No.
Okay, yeah, checks out. Okay, come on. It's not safe out there.
Okay, I get in,
And he
and
closes it.
I kind of just like die on the floor.
You just like fall down, just collapse. You're
I
bleeding at this
stumble.
point. And
Yeah.
as you kind of look like are on the ground,
This dude is not real. This
Vision
is
kind of fading.
This
You
dude's
look-
the fucking mimic.
You look in the corner, and you see Thorn sitting on a crate, just staring at you. Just.
I'm gonna kind of like
playing with the
reach my
knife.
hand out and just like pass out.
She just gives you the finger. And
that's
that's
fair.
it. No more session.